I made a space for my fans and me to interact, make art and have fun. It's a one-man show and entirely free. I do it every single week except some. I'm waiting to go, it's all live and online, so you should stick around and say hello. Are you feeling creative? Cause now's the time. Welcome to the Most Week Show.
I am not me. I am art, and I am welcoming you to the Most Week Show. It is currently 9:05 on the 10th of May, 10th of Notme, 2020, and you are here with me. You are here with me right now, and I thank you for that. If we were allowed to be together physically, I would show my appreciation physically with a hug, with a kiss, or by placing my forehead on your forehead in a kind of, we'd probably show it from the side, like, oh, we're making a connection, yeah? Which is, as far as I understand, the only way that army buddies can show physical intimacy without being called a Dorothy. As 'tis, the best I can do is raise a glass to you. Here's that glass. Lovely apple juice. Apple juice cruise. I'll work on the name. And you can raise a glass to me as well, if you like. We like to start this show with a toast. It's a thing we like to do on the Most Week Show. So here we go. To you, to me, and to the honeybee. As if life wasn't tough enough for you with humans stealing your hive-building land to build cocktail bars and CrossFit gymnasiums, now you've got murder hornets to deal with. I'm sorry, guys. I'm Team Honeybee, and I don't care who knows it. Cheers. Oh, apple juice. Why can't I quit you? So, how are we all? Let's see some comments. How are we all doing? Yeah, we're all doing great. I'm doing all great. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, it is Mother's Day. It's American Mother's Day. So only say Happy Mother's Day to American mothers. Otherwise, potentially, it could be quite insulting. Cheers. Second Opinion Psychic. Cheers. Stuart Seaton. Cheers. Juice Dota. Going for a cup of tea, if that emoji is to be believed, and I tend to believe them. Killer Kilch going for some champagne. Sure. If that's how you choose to live your life, absolutely. TB Douglas. Cheers. Gamer Hall. Cheers. Everybody. To the honeybees. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to have just a little quick one here. How's everybody's Notme going? Is it going good? What's the best thing that's happened to you in Notme so far? I mean, aside from the Most Week Show last week, I mean, let's take that off the table, right? Otherwise, nothing else is going to get a look in. For me, something that happened that was pretty great was yesterday. I drank an ice-cool glass of Dr. K. Here's a can for illustrative purposes. Dr. K. Drank a can of that yesterday. Ice cold. Are you confused? Are you confused? Does that seem like a normal everyday thing and nothing noteworthy? Well, it's all about context. Okay? And the context is this. It's flippin' hot in Seattle at the moment. This weekend has really just wrenched right up. Way hot. Sweat running down my legs hot. Okay? I have this on at the moment. It may not stay on for the entire show because it's very, very warm. And now, normally, sure, a glass of Dr. K is a wonderful treat. We all know that. But yesterday, drinking it was like drinking something from God's own combo fridge freezer. Why? Because of the context. Yeah, that's what makes it art. That's what makes it art. It's little things day after day. That's what living artfully is all about, guys. And speaking of Dr. K, actually, I want to prove them wrong. Living artfully also includes setting challenges for oneself. That's why I'm proud to say I am challenged. Yeah? I am challenged. We know that, though. There'd be no art bet if it wasn't. And I believe that Kroger, the makers of Dr. K and many other fantastic products, almost indistinguishable from name brands in any category bar the price, have popped a little challenge onto the can of Dr. K. And it's a challenge that I believe my cherished acolytes can rise to. Let's see if we can spot it there. 2 words underneath there. That's tough to coordinate. That's to indescribably delicious. That's what it says on there. Indescribably delicious. Indescribably. That says to me that somebody sips a Dr. K and then another person says, hey, how's that taste? And then the first person says, delicious. And then the other person says, how delicious? And the first person says, and then their head melts off their shoulders because they're straining so hard. Indescribably. You cannot describe it. Oh, indescribably. Huh? Indescribably. Huh? Is that what we're going for? Huh? Indescribably. Have they never even heard of the family simile? As delicious as. Complete this simile, baby. Now, this isn't specifically about Dr. K or beverages of any kind, but I'm sure that your picks will naturally apply to the Dr. K conundrum. Now, think of something that is delicious tasting, or someone that you think looks delicious, eyebrows raised, could be a bit cheeky, or a concept of some kind that you love so much that you think, were that edible, 'twould be delicious. Yeah? And don't just go for something easy, like as delicious as Channing Tatum. Okay, that's easy. Okay? Dive deeper into your imaginosphere and come up with something unique. Okay? Maybe it's as delicious as a barbecue-flavoured crisp / potato chip in the shape of a DVD copy of Channing Tatum's best film. For my money, 10 Years. It's a wonderfully romantic film, starring Mr. Tatum and his wife, Jenna Dewan Tatum. So you know that they actually love each other when they're pretending to love each other. It's magical. I don't want to do your work for you, okay? But really get in there and make something unique. And then what I'm going to do, because every week I write out the family simile thing, and I say I'm going to pop that on the end of the ticker. So if anyone comes late, they can get involved. But I always forget. But there, I remembered. As delicious as. Here we go. And if at the end of the show, I'm going to pick a winner. And if that's you, your name will go on the ticker below. No, that was... Oh, we're almost there, though. We're almost there. Let's wait for we can wait for a couple of seconds, can't we? Congratulations to the last family simile winner. Oh, no, that was the last week. I should have updated that again. Where are we? There we go. That'll update in time. Just ignore that. That's fine. And we waited for it as well. That's what makes it frustrating. It was definitely not Duda last episode. With as lucky as purchasing a used book and seeing the previous owner wrote an inspirational quote on the inside cover that really brightens your day. It's a great simile. It told a wonderful story. A great story. One might say, an inspirational story. I, Notme, shall be portraying all parts in this particular dramatization. When I am dressed thusly, I shall be portraying Lawrence Face, book fan. And when I am dressed thusly, I shall be portraying the Orange Knife Killer, the villain of the piece. Although, as a brief disclaimer, throughout the dramatization, whenever this orange knife is used, the sheath, the protective sheath, shall remain on it, so that there's absolutely no danger of anyone hurting themselves. It's fine. Poetry. I flippin' love poetry. I should probably write some poetry for Notme's Acolyte Poetry Corner. I never do because I'm intimidated, but deep down I know that that's just dumb. Ooh, what's this book? Poetry about dogs. Maybe I'll buy it because dogs are the best. I should see if there's an inspirational message. Ooh, there is. The urge, the killer, is right behind you.
I'm trying to do a stabbing on you.
I don't want you to do a stabbing on me. To the beams!
Oh no! My beans!
Wow, I guess that inspirational note in the front of the poetry book really saved my life. Well, that and my awesome knee to the bad guy's beans. I should buy the book.
How much for the book of poetry?
$7.
Nah. So now what worries me a little bit, what does worry me a little bit, is that the last 2 weeks in a row, the family simile has inspired a dramatization. It's inspired me to conjure up a dramatization. I'm a little worried people are going to expect that going forward. It is my fault for raising the bar so high, sure. And it might happen in the future, sure. But it might not, yeah? So get commenting, and if you win, you'll definitely go on the ticker. There we go, definitely not Duda. We timed that one real good. It won't necessarily get a dramatization out of it, just so we're all clear and expectations are set accordingly. Yeah? Just wanna real make sure that's, yeah? Okay. So what have we got? Zaddy Shortlegs 96 got a kiddie pool for the yard. That's real cool. I like that a lot because I think kids kind of monopolize these kind of things, and when you reclaim that as an adult, you think, well, is this a kiddie pool or is this just a pool? Yeah, it's about perceptions. That's what I think. Emma Acton, the best thing that's happened to us is that this week we have worked out a full TV screen of Notme and Twitch feeds. The comments now don't block half the screen, but still run on the iPad. Epic tech. That we're making technology work for us. You want me to be as big as possible, because if I'm this size on a TV screen, that's how big celebrities are. That's what we're working towards. But also allows you to stay involved with the comments. Top notch work. That is a fantastic thing. Uncool Town. I just play football every day. Is that American football or actual football? Because there's two different. You need to specify a little bit more with that. But well done for playing every day. That's exercise. It's going to get that heart rate going. As delicious as. We've got some lovely suggestions here. Wearing your mask after eating a juicy burger. Is that because you get the burp gas, the burger burp gas, just kind of radiating around? That's the thing with these masks that I've found, is that it's much like alcohol can be. If you're in a good mood when you're drinking, it just makes it better. If you're in a bad mood, it makes it worse. And with your breath, if you've got bad breath when you're wearing a mask, lights out. I won't even leave the house. But if you've got good breath, as in, burger breath, you're off to the races. That's fantastic. Wonderful. I want to do a stabbing. Yeah, that's how he described his killings. Yeah, he wanted to do a stabbing on people. It's made my whole week. Definitely not Duda. You're absolutely welcome. Actual football, not American. Well done. That's the right way to do things. I just want to say a big thank you to Moonblade for the use of their song Neon Rain for the countdown. It was kind of intense, no? I felt kind of intense whilst I was listening to it, like I was walking along after some big emotional confrontation in my life that wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy confrontation to have, but I'm glad I did it. Like, if I found out that my hairdresser was spreading malicious lies about me behind my back, and so I had to go into the salon and say, "Hey, Carlton! No way, dude. I thought you were a normal hairdresser, not a gossipy one. I excommunicate you as my hairdresser. Good day, sir." Yeah? And you feel good about it. And as you're walking away, even though you've got the total hassle of having to find another hairdresser who will do your hair like you like it, you know in your heart of hearts that it was the right thing to do. So you're kind of smiling, but you're kind of serious at the same time. That's what thought when I was listening to that music. And I feel like it's not nice weather either. I feel like it was inclement, maybe raining. And the song's called Neon Rain. Wow. How do they even do that? Insinuate a weather through music. I mean, come on, that's great stuff. Moonblade, thank you very much. And you know, well done you. Although, well done you, you know, not well done you, I would say. Just you don't get the well done you this week. I'm just generally saying well done you, you know. Who does get the well done you? Well, I'm glad you asked.
I give props cause though I'm great, there's lots of art I see that's made by artists that are almost but not quite as good as me. I am a giver, super selfless, gather round to see just who will get a most sought after, not me branded. Well done you.
Sick. Okay. So well done you. Here we go. We're in and we're doing it. This week's well done you goes to a little company that I'm sure you would have heard of, but may not have heard of until this very year. Yeah? I'm going to put you out of your misery. It's Zoom. Yeah? Why Zoom? Well, let me tell you why. For those of you who don't know Zoom, Zoom is a video conferencing tool that allows people to have meetings without going to meetings. Okay? So in this current lockdown, when people can't leave their homes but still desperately need to know what Terry in finance thinks about the colour choice for the new logo, Zoom has emerged as the number one choice and is making a lot of money out of it, let me tell you. My grandfather made a huge amount of money during World War II, and his father before him in World War I, so it's no surprise that I have a lot of respect for people that can turn a crisis into a crisitunity. Yeah? Zoom is dope, if I can use such a phrase, for three main reasons. Let's get to them. Let's have a nice fade. Zoom is the best, and here's why. Let's do this. Number one, lobby system. It has a lobby system where if somebody wants to join a meeting, then they have to let you know, and then you have to let them in. It's them kind of knocking, say, hey, can I come into the meeting? And then you have to go over and open the door. You can't say, yeah, you know, let yourself in, door's open. You have to, you know, click the button and whatever. So what this does is it eliminates the possibility that someone will walk in on you talking about them, which is always super duper awkward and embarrassing. Okay? It's never polite to talk about people, not to them, but talk about them when they're in the room. Yeah? Which is why I always like to do it when people aren't there. I just think that's a more polite way of doing things. I like to catch up on the gossip, you know, etc. Much like the fictional hairdresser that I was talking about before. And you may well say that that isn't polite either. And you'd be partially right, but I pride myself on living dramatically. Okay? I live dramatically. It's one of the things that makes my art so raw. Yeah? And let me tell you this. You can't spell dramatically without drama. Yeah? So the lobby system, top notch. Love it. Love it. Number two, it limits meetings to 40 minutes. Now, I can't tell you how many times I have had a conversation with somebody, and I've been in that, I don't know what, this is a technical phrase for it, but I don't know, the part of the conversation where you have to wait for the next time you're allowed to speak. Do you know that part? And it is not as fun as the part where I'm speaking. And especially if I've already decided what I'm going to say next. And so I'm in that part of this conversation. I really wish the conversation would just stop, but in a way that wasn't my fault for ending it. Like, I get it. Somebody sneezed milkshake all over your new jeans, and you're angry, and for some reason you think it was me, just because I happen to be holding a partially consumed strawberry milkshake and have just like a little tiny dribble of milkshake on my top lip. But like, stop talking. Am I right? But then here's the thing. If I say that, I'm the rude one. How does that make sense, right? Zoom says, no way, baby, we're shutting this convo down. Top notch. You get, I'd love to keep on chat 40 minutes. Sorry, bye. Yikes, right? And then finally, cool backgrounds. Oh my gosh, you can. It's real fun. You can put these funny backgrounds on your window in the chat, so it looks like that you are somewhere that you are not. Yeah. I saw one the other day where a chap looked like he was on a beach. He was on a beach, and I thought, that's funny. If he was on the beach, how would he get Wi-Fi of sufficient quality to broadcast his picture with such crystal clear clarity? Because it really was sharp. It was very impressive. And you know what, guys? That got me thinking. What if I, Notme, got in on the background fun? So what I've done is I've created a series of backgrounds for you all to use in your next Zoom meeting. Are you excited about this? Because I am. It took me a long time to come up with these, and so I really, I'm excited to hear your thoughts and to see all you using them. Yeah? So first up, pretty simple. Just a lot of text. Just says, I am not me, I am art. A lot of my face. Looking pretty serious. I just thought on a very basic level, this would really set the tone for your next business chat. Yeah? Because your boss is going to look at this and think, this is a person who means business. Yeah? And we are in the business of business. Yeah? This is business. They mean business. This is business. It's going to work well. Okay? So that's number one. Number two. This is funny. This is a background that makes it seem as though you're thinking that you wish that you were watching the Most Week show. Which is, it's both very funny and pretty accurate, okay? So I call it fun-curate. I wish I was watching the Most Week show, the person seems to be saying over there, yeah? Next up, have you ever wished that you weren't just watching the Most Week show, but hosting the Most Week show? Well, now you can. Right? Because, yeah? Look, because then you'll be on this and it'll look like you're... that's pretty, yeah? Although I will say that if you're gunning for my job, you've got some nerve watching it and then just... And also, good luck, yeah? Because I'm not only the host, but I'm the producer. And so I decide who presents this show. And if it comes down to who I'm going to pick out of me and someone who isn't me, let me tell you something. I'm going to be nepotistic AF, okay? Absolutely and fully. So don't... Take another swig. Lovely, lovely. Next up, now. I think that there are some times when you're in a business meeting and people are talking over you, or people are shooting down your ideas, or they're just generally having a better hair day than you. And it would be helpful for you to have maybe a little hype squad, yeah? Just geeing you up for the next time you have to justify a budget. Would you like that? I think you probably would. Cue the Notmes. Yeah? Look at them all. Happy. They're supportive. They're best friends. Yeah? What a utopia that would be if that were real. Let's just think about that for a second. Just all of these guys, and I could just hang out with them. Throw a party and... Anyway, finally we've got a few that are on a similar theme. Wouldn't it be great if everybody thought that you were friends with a celebrity? A celebrity like Notme. Well, now they just might, because Notme has got his arm around you. You're buddies, yeah? And if you're looking for a more playful relationship, try this one on for size. Bunny ears? What? These guys. If you prefer the kind of friendship where you tell each other all your secrets, a more in-depth one, boom, there it is. What secret is he telling you? And then all the other business people will go, oh my god, he's got somebody. This person's got somebody feeding them secrets. Are they telling them my secrets? You've got the upper hand. It's all about getting the upper hand in this. And then if you are looking for something with a bit more intensity, yeah, a relationship, a friendship, with that kind of real high quality, high level intensity, I've got you covered. Staring. Yeah? Just staring. all the while you're talking, just staring. And that stare, even though it's only a photo, I wouldn't be surprised if that genuinely made you uncomfortable, as if a real person was staring at you that close for that amount of time, yeah? That's how intense I can be. Yeah? I want you to know that. So all of these backgrounds are, let's go back to, there we go, Zoom. All of these backgrounds are available for download. What I'm going to do, technical, this is gonna blow your minds. There we go. The link is in the chat here, and I will also pop it in the description if you're watching this after hours on YouTube in the future. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. I'm looking to hit 100 subscribers so I can get a custom URL, and your click would take me one step closer. So thanks. Just click that, and then just the subscribe, and then you can, yeah, okay. So Zoom, for keeping the world chatting, for regulating conversations, and for unleashing this wave of creativity in me, I say well done you. Cheers. Cheers to Zoom. I mean, a lot of this I have gleaned from just kind of jumping in on other people's meetings, but I think that still counts. There we go. Let's see what people are saying. Wouldn't be the most week show without not me presenting it. Well, that's absolutely true. I always wish I was watching this show. Absolutely. How are we doing? Okay, that's fine. Can I download them, please? Yes. I am unemployed, but will use them for interviews. I mean, that's a job interview in the bag, isn't it? Oh, how's this person doing? Whoa! They're friends with Notme? Get them aboard. Zoom is so sick. Yes, absolutely. As delicious as a fully loaded, suitably stuffed fadge, as seen in previously on the Most Week show. Delicious fadge. Gosh, yeah. I mean, I think I've done a lot for Zoom in this last segment, but last week I did a lot for fadge. Yeah, a lot for the popularity of fadge. That's the best one. Too silly. They are silly, aren't they? Did cameraman George cut your hair? No. Most recently, I have been cutting my own hair. So I'm glad that you've thought that someone else has done it. That means that the illusion's complete. I can have them for my own. Thank you, Notme, for this tremendous gift. You're welcome, guys. Cheers to Zoom. Absolutely cheers to Zoom. Let's do another one. Cheers. Oh, it's almost already after 9:30. We better crack on here. What's next? What can we do? What possibly can we do? Let's do this.
You wrote down some words, and I'll never forget them. I love them all, even if I don't get them.
Let's get poetic. So the theme for this week was things you miss from normal life, which means it does have the potential to be a little maudlin, just a touch maudlin. But we're gonna do our best to keep it upbeat, keep it light. Yeah, keep it light. Because here's the thing: these things will all still be there when we go back to normal. Yeah, these are the past, but these are also the future. Temporal logic, right? Unless, of course, what you miss is not having to wash your hands again. Going back to that time, you could just not wash them at all and not worry about it at all. Because the hand washing thing, let me tell you, that's going to be a thing for ages, and it's going to add like 20 minutes to the every day of your life for the rest of your life. It's going to be an absolute hassle, but necessary. Anyway, let's dive in. First up, who have we got? Steve Roberts. We've got Steve Roberts. Now, Steve sent me in a poem that doesn't really qualify, okay? But I wanted to read it anyway in the spirit of fairness. So here we go. Let's get in the good thing, and let's get that. I remembered the music this time. Wait, that's not... Why is the music not working now? Oh, for flip's sake. Okay, we're just going to have to imagine the music. Good God. Here we go. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around the corner and someone saw my grin. When he smiled, I realized I'd passed it on to him. I thought about that smile, then I realized its worth. A single smile, just like mine, could travel round the earth. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic quick and get the world infected. By Spike Milligan. Now, a couple of issues here. Firstly, it has more to do with the current pandemic than the post-pandemic world, and that's not really the theme this week, is it, Steve? Secondly, if you're really paying attention at the end, you'll notice that the poem wasn't written by Steve himself, but famed British humorist and insane person Spike Milligan. So, why did I include this flagrant affront to my rules and vibes? Because, perhaps giving Steve too much credit here, who knows, but I believe that he may be attacking this challenge in a very subversive way. And I love that, yeah? And in fact, what Steve most misses from the real world are plagiarism laws. Maybe, right? Maybe. And if so, well done, Steve. Well done, Steve. Next up, we've got Acolyte Poetry Corner's most prolific poet, Emma Seaton. She's back with a poem about, well, just listen, actually. Brah, we miss you. Brah, where have you gone? We used to see you every day before the lockdown began, when our beautiful, shapely selves were hidden from the world by cottoned clothing. Like shameful secrets silenced by a prudish world, you would be there to support us. When life pulls us down and we feel like slumping southwards, yearning to get back to our glory days, when we were big and bouncy and bold, you would be there to uplift us. When we felt cold and unloved and unappreciated, neglected by human touch and in need of warmth and tenderness, you would be there right next to us, holding us tight. Now with lockdown you have disappeared, and each day we miss your comfort. Oh please, brah, come back to us soon. Okay, now if I can shock you, this isn't really my area of expertise. I've not encountered too many bras in my life, but I have to say that this made me feel for boobies in a way that I haven't before. Yeah? You speak with such passion, speaking of the bra as if it is a friend, a confidant, a supporter, a parent, a guide. And I have to say that before I read this poem, had somebody told me that they missed their bra, I'd have told them, stop being silly, just go and put one on. But your words, your passion, let me know that that simply isn't possible. And so now I know, in a way that I didn't before, that women keep their bras at work. I honestly had no idea. So thank you, Emma. Thank you. Yeah, let's get some a round of applause. Lots of claps already in the comments for Emma. Well done. Well done. Terrific stuff. Terrific stuff. Thank you. Finally, we've got long-time acolyte, long-time fan of the show, Megan Garbayo. And what Megan misses most is a cat. Rainbow kitten, smother me in CINNAMON. I want to feel your popcorn paws on my cheek. Wow. An ode to a cat. Here's a test, guys. Here's a test. Picture that cat in your mind. Yeah? Picture it. What Megan's done is she has injected your imaginosphere with an image of a cat. Okay? Bring that image to the front of your mind. Yeah? Does it look like this? Yeah, you're darned right it does. You're heckin' darned right it does. Yeah? Well done. Well done. Because you've got that high abstract idea of the colours with Rainbow Kitten, and then straight into more kind of earthy, grounded description of the cinnamon. Okay? So it's the high and the low. I need to go further this way, don't I? This cat's stealing my spotlight. The high and the low, and I'm sure that means something. The colours and the cinnamon, plus the alliteration of popcorn pores conjures a lovely image. Yeah, that's right, alliteration. Genuine poetry analysis. You didn't see that coming, did you? But what adds more context to this wonderful poem, and it is a wonderful poem, make no mistake, what adds more context to it is a video, also sent to me by Megan, that shows a very similar looking, but presumably different cat throwing shapes to last week's art bet. Okay? Let's enjoy.
He's not giving up. He's not giving up. Keep going, Notme. You're the hero we all deserve.
And so what this does, what that video gives, is this poem gives it a wonderful Jackie Collins-esque secret lover angle. Megan's cat dances desperately for approval and shows considerable prowess as it does so. I mean, that's some pretty good dancing for a cat, yeah? But it is oblivious to the fact that Megan dreams of another, dreams of this fella, this rainbow cat, this rainbow cinnamon cat. It's unrequited, it's heartbreaking, and I know I shouldn't, guys. I know I shouldn't. But I love it. Thank you to all of the poets today. Wonderful work from you all. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. From Megan, from Emma, from Steve to some degree, if we're giving him the benefit of the doubt, and even from Spike. Well done, Spike. Thank you, Spike. You are dead now, but still, we can offer our thanks. Thank you for your words, poets. If you have been inspired by these amazing poems, written by these amazing poets, and you want to get involved, no one's stopping you. In fact, I'm encouraging you. Yeah, I'm encouraging you. For the next Acolyte Poetry Corner, I want you to write a poem about an animal. Now, I noticed last week that there was a lot of pet chatter amongst you, and it got me thinking, wow, people with pets love chatting about their pets, okay? And then Megan sent the thing with the cat. It all made sense. So this could be your animal. It could be someone else's animal, Megan. It could be a fictional animal. It could be a made-up animal. You want one that you made up. Whatevs. Or you could just take Steve Roberts' lead and just steal a poem that has nothing to do with animals. Or actually, no, don't do that, because he barely got away with it this week. Whatever animal it is, write something about it and email it to iamnotme@gmail.com, and I will perform every single one I receive, whether it's on the Most Week Show or on an Acolyte Poetry Corner Extra on my YouTube channel. Wasn't that wonderful? Wasn't that wonderful? Let's go back here. Let's wipe up. How are we doing? One of my favourite videos of all time. Thanks, definitely not Duda. What has this... Has it started out? Have you been censored there, Uncool Town? I hope you have. Because Notme's PG, yeah? Notme's PG. Remember that. Ringo, I love cats. I just want to hug all of them. Absolutely. I have a fish called Shimmer, says Gamer Hall. Maybe you could write a poem about Shimmer. Killer Kilch, dog, raccoon. Maybe you could do something about a dog or a raccoon. Uncool Town, my 3 fish have died. I'm very sorry, Uncool Town. But perhaps, a poem, an ode to these deceased fish would be the perfect tribute. Perhaps. Also trying to keep it light, okay? This is... Okay. What are we doing next? Oh, I know what we're doing next. Gosh, what a fun time for all.
Art bet! To challenge yourself, it's artistic. Art bet! I'll give you options you can pick. Art bet! Take a guess, see if you won. Art bet! It's not for money, just for fun. Art bet!
Art Bet, baby. It's everybody's favourite segment. It's Art Bet, and it is actually the final segment this week. How exciting is that? So let's not waste another second and head over to our roving reporter, Notme, and find out what he's got for us this week. Over to you, Notme. Thanks, Notme. Today's art challenge will be undertaken by I, Notme, and you, cherished acolyte.
What?
Yeah, that's right!
What?
You, my cherished acolyte, have an opportunity to take part in today's art challenge. How's that possible? Not me. Well, stick around and I'll let you know how. The jingle to this very segment lets us know that to challenge oneself is artistic. And when challenging oneself, one can challenge one's body, one can challenge one's creativity, one can challenge one's spirit, or one can challenge one's mind. And today we will be challenging the latter. Since the dawn of time, when man has wished to challenge his mind, he has used Scrabble. Before me here are all of the Scrabble tiles face down. When the time comes, I shall pick 7 of these randomly, as is right and just within the rules of Scrabble. And I shall place them in the holster. I will then have, as per the rules of seminal British daytime game show Countdown, 30 seconds to try and make a word out of these 7 randomly selected letters with the highest possible value. That's my art challenge. Your art bet is simply how many points will this word be worth. But wait, there's more. You will then have a further 30 seconds to see if you can construct a word out of these letters that is worth more than my word. Absolutely. So you, this week, in this art bet, have an opportunity to succeed in both the art bet and the art challenge. The stakes are through the roof here, guys. Back to you, not me. Ooh, baby. That's right, we're playing with the form once again. You have the opportunity to win the art bet by guessing correctly my points total, and the art challenge by getting more than me. Are you excited? Because I tell you what, I'm flipping jacked, yeah? But you can't make a guess yet, can you? Because you need something. You don't have all the information. Let's have some things to consider. Thing number 1. A typical Scrabbler will average around 10 to 15 points per turn. Okay? 10 to 15 points per turn is generally the average for an average Scrabbler, which is a word that I believe I made up, but I think fits the bill. Thing to consider number 2. The highest possible score for a 7-letter word is muzjiks for 29, which means a Russian peasant, apparently. Why they get their own word, I've got no idea. Just say Russian peasant. But muzjiks, 29 points. So that's real top end. That's absolutely top end. Here we go. Thing to consider number 3. We're doing no special squares, yeah? No blank tiles. Nothing except the words, yeah? This is about language. This is a language challenge, which then feeds back into thing number 1. A typical Scrabbler will average around 10 to 15 points per turn. This isn't a turn. This is just a word. So 10 to 15 points, probably a little on the high end. Maybe. Bit of gas. Who knows? Who knows? That's what you've got to decide, guys. That's what you have to decide. Here we go. Here we go. What are our options? Our options. A. Failure is always an option on ArtBet. We need to be comfortable with that. So option A is whatever I decide to go with turns out to be not a word and therefore worth 0 points. Okay? B. Between 1 and 6 points. C. 7 and 12 points. D. 13 to 18 points. Or E. 19 or more. Okay? And again, no special squares. There's no triples, no doubles, letters or words going on here. Okay? So what have we got? What have we got? I have a Harry Potter Scrabble. That might work, although if there are Harry Potter words, they might not specifically work within proper Scrabble. Pressure is on. Pepper Saw using some kind of Russian alphabet, which may possibly work. I am playing with the English Scrabble. Okay, English. Am I choosing my 7 tiles from all of the tiles? Yes, absolutely. I'll be picking them at random. 7 tiles. Okay. B, C, 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 E. Nana Hobob. A lot of confidence in me. I appreciate that. I appreciate the heck out of that. Stuart D, Anna Corrine D, Pepper Saw C, or again that Russian letter, which I'm going to assume means C. I don't know. Definitely not due to B. Okay. 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 It's exciting, isn't it? I'm excited. Let's see how we go on. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. But most especially, good luck to me. Let's pick our letters. We're going to go for this one here. We've got a D. A D, which is worth 2 points. We've got a G, which is worth 2 points again. We're going to go with this one. We've got an A, which is a vowel, so that's worth 1 point. We've got an R. R, that's worth 1 point. We have another A, multiple A's here, that's 5, so we've got 2 left. We're going to go for this one. I wasn't really looking for that, but that's fine. And I've got a blank. We're going to get rid of that. That's not part of the game.
Get rid of the blank.
Instead, the final one, an E. Lots of vowels here, lots of vowels. So this is what we have ended up with. That's our selection of letters. So I'm going to pause it there. Wait, what is... Okay, so we have a D, a G, an A, an R, an A, an I, and an E. Okay? So the D and the G are both worth 2 points. All the other letters are worth 1 point. Okay? That's what we're dealing with here. Surprise twist blank. Absolutely. We can't plan these things. It's happening live, even though I'm pausing it. Let's keep going. We have 30 seconds starting now. It's like hardcore countdown, yeah? Okay. Yep, shut up. The word that I have come up with to solidify, shore up, I'm not sure, but the word I've gone with is gird. Gird. G-I-R-D. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6 letters. Points.
That wasn't option
6
D.
Points.
No, ignore that.
So if you guessed correctly, well done. Use
option
this
D,
as a
B.
sign that God is on your side, and the upcoming week is going to be
Juice
a tip top.
Killer
But
Kilch.
if you didn't win, don't worry about it. It doesn't mean a thing. But of course,
Just you
we're
two?
not done yet.
Definitely
Because now
not
you
Duda.
guys have the opportunity to see if you can best me. You have another
something you
30
already
seconds. Use it wisely.
Judge, that'll win. Rage, that'll win. Grave, that'll win. Gird your loins, absolutely.
Halfway gone. Five seconds left. And that's the end of your 30 seconds. How well did you do? Let's go over back to Notme to find out. Well done, guys. Here we go. Here we go. So, in terms of people winning the art challenge, Nana Hobob, absolutely. Definitely not Duda, absolutely. Emma Acton, absolutely. With Raged. And Second Opinion Psychic, Raged, absolutely. Adage, absolutely. Aired is more letters, but is the same amount of points. That's 6 again. So well done, Nana Hobob. Emma Acton, Second Opinion Psychic, definitely not Duda. Absolutely. Superb. Uncool Town. I just got 10. Well, joke's on you, Uncool Town. We don't like cheaters on here, okay? Sure, we rewarded Steve Roberts for cheating before, but we don't like cheaters here, okay? I actually looked this up, and the highest you could have got was Gardai for 8 points, okay? So no, you didn't get 10, but thanks so much for playing. Thanks so much for playing. Gardai being the plural for Garda, which is Irish policeman. I don't know. So that was the art bet. Congratulations to all of you who won. I think there's more people who won the art challenge than won the art bet, which is pretty astonishing. So well done, all of you, and I hope you all had a thrilling time doing it. Let's go for a starburst. So we have challenged our minds. I am challenged. I had to undo the thing, guys. It's so warm here. We have challenged our minds and we've come out the better on the other side. And I want you to know this, okay? I enjoyed testing my mind and I enjoyed testing your mind so much that I want to keep this going, yeah? So I'm announcing right now that Notme has something brewing. Something quizzy. It's not happening now, probably won't happen next week, because, you know, hot weather makes me unproductive, but soon, and it's going to blow your mind, okay? Although I haven't come up with a cool name yet, so if you think of something, let me know, some kind of quizzy name or something, that'd be great. What have we got? What have we got here? We've got something still left to do. What have we got to do? Oh yeah! Uncool Town, as delicious as eating cookies, watching the most week shows. Sometimes you just go simple, because cookies are delicious and the most week show is delicious, and as I have said before, compliments will get you a real long way with me. So well done, Uncool Town. You may be a cheater when it comes to art bets, but you pick a heck of a simile. Well done, Uncool Town. This probably won't get a dramatization next week, but it will get a dramatization, but I probably won't film it because I generally do eat a lot of cookies and I watch a lot of most week shows. Yeah, I go back and watch them back afterwards. What, am I not going to do that? It's almost 10 o'clock, so let's really smash on here. But well done, Uncool Town. That was superb. So that is it. Another challenging episode over. I hope you have all had fun. I hope you have felt creative. And I hope you've learned a little something. Fear not, there will be another episode next Sunday, because at this stage I don't think it would feel right without a most week show, would it? I'll see you all there. Feel free to use the suggestion box. Feel free to email me your awesome poems about animals, any other art you've made, other things you would like me to talk about, suggestions for what I could name my quiz, anything you like. I always love getting emails that aren't from Adobe. I'm not going to buy Lightbox, Adobe, okay? So stop hassling me. It's a sad part of my week, guys, I'll be honest, because this is, as happy as I am that we've created another wonderful episode, now is the longest time before the next show. And this show does make me feel ever so happy. It really does. So thank you all for engaging with it, for watching it, for experiencing it. I am Notme, I am Art, and I'm wishing you a very happy, a very challenging, and a very creative week ahead. All the best. Yeah, that felt good. Yeah, that felt good. Now let's just get all of these clothes off, yeah? Good God.
What a great show we all made just now. It was creative, live and divine. You did wonderful work, so go and take a bow. Just a slightly smaller bow than mine. So I'll see you right here next week, same time. What'll happen? Gosh, I just don't know. But I can promise you this, I'm going to blow your mind. Next week on the Most Week Show.